So first, maybe starting with David, give a name and kind of title and affiliation.
I'm David Bookspan, founding partner of Dream Adventures and chairman and co-founder of Monetate.
I'm Karen Griffith-Graga, managing partner of Dream Adventures.
I'm William Crowder, Managing Director of Dream Adventures, and I also oversee our Dream and Access program, which is focused on minority entrepreneurs.
So maybe actually, first part, David, can you kind of give us the Dream It creation myth, and then maybe pile on in each of your roles how Dream It Health came on, and maybe Access, maybe give us that the narrative there.
We started Dream It. Mike Levinson, Steve Welch, and I each had been fortunate enough to have decent success in our first companies. And we really started Dream It with a mission of paying it forward. We thought that there were too many impediments in the way of entrepreneurs starting companies, and we wanted to remove as many of them as we could. The thesis underlying Dream It was that if we removed as many obstacles as possible and put as many resources as possible behind entrepreneurs and gave them a very confined period of time, 3 months, that a little bit of magic could happen in that period, and they would be able to either validate, de-risk, or disprove the hypotheses underlying their businesses and achieve an important commercial milestone. We started in 2008. Our first group of companies, we had 11 companies, and we were planning to run Dream It once a year. Very quickly, our success in launching businesses, companies like Level Up and Adaptly, NoteHall, a whole bunch of incredibly successful companies, consumer products that everybody uses today. Level Up is a payment vehicle. SeatGeek is probably the best marketplace, not probably, it is the best secondary marketplace for event ticketing in the world. And these companies just achieved very quick success, and that led to the success and growth of Dream It far more quickly than we had anticipated or envisioned, and resulting in tremendous opportunities for our investors as well.
So Dream It Health gets added. How does that fit into the Dream It kind of ventures universe?
Over time with Dream It, we've noticed that programs that are associated with specific verticals or tracks have been really highly successful in the sense of the entrepreneurs work well with one another, support one another, and bringing in domain-specific resources really brings a lot of power to the equation. We run both educational technology tracks, as well as William runs our minority access track, and he can talk to that. Through those experiences, we started having discussions with IBC and Penn Medicine focused on healthcare IT. And especially in the healthcare IT arena, where there's so much innovation and disruption going on, having a partnership with the largest payer in town and the largest provider in town is a really powerful combination that brings the entrepreneurs access to pilots, access to data, access to subject matter experts, access to integration points. What we've experienced with Dream It Health, and it's in session right now, is that every single one of the 10 companies is either in the process of implementing or discussing towards implementing pilots with both IBC and Penn. So having that vertical focus and partnering in the domain-specific areas is really powerful in helping these companies quickly validate and de-risk their business propositions.
And we found that when we combine resources in a specific vertical, when we shine our spotlight, the Dream It spotlight, together with the spotlight of major players like Penn Medicine and Independence Blue Cross, it provides tremendous resources as well as credibility for these companies. And it again builds on the Dream It philosophy of you can accomplish a lot in a short period of time if you have the right access to the right resources.
So in that spirit of kind of creation myths, maybe give us, how did the Minority Access Program come about? What's the goal?
Sure.
What does it trying to fill?
Well, I think that the big thing that kind of drove this whole opportunity for us and for our partner, which is Comcast, was that everyone has really started to recognize that there's a lack of diversity in the technology ecosystem. By and large, you just don't find many African Americans or Hispanic entrepreneurs, for that matter, that are focused on technology opportunities. And Comcast, to its credit, and Dream It also both kind of felt that there was something more that could be done there. And so they came together in 2011. brainstormed some ideas, and emerged with what we now call Dream It Access, which is our focused effort on recruiting more minority entrepreneurs into the tech ecosystem. Again, providing them with the resources, the access to capital, and other things that have largely been preventing them from having significant success. And we put all of that into the Dream It experience for them as well. And what we've come out with, we've launched 20 companies over the last 2 years that have been minority-led startups. We've been able to leverage the power of Comcast, its resources, and everything else that it can bring to bear to that opportunity. And with a little luck, we'll have some fantastic stars that have been launched through that program.